just when you had gone, I was reading on this thing from Pro Wrestling Net that Jason Powell wrote. This to me was very interesting. It caught my attention. So it says Tony Khan's social media approach to Tuesday head-to-head battle between AEW Dynamite and the NXT television show was something else. Khan went on the offensive on Tuesday morning with tweets in which he brought up Vince McMahon's misdeeds and used a bald image directed at Paul Levesque and/or Shawn Michaels. Khan continued to take aim at the WWE brass on Wednesday night by stating that Shawn Michaels blew whatever chance he had at winning the Booker of the Year award due to Tuesday's NXT television show and bots. Now, do you actually think, just what you think, obviously none of us know, that Shawn Michaels cares if he wins Booker of the Year?
Of course not. They laugh at that stuff. Are you kidding me?
Right. So, and that says, so I can see why Khan would think that going on the offense would be a formula for success. After all, WWE was creatively in a rotten place under McMahon's lead when Khan launched AEW. There was an appetite amongst fans for something new, but that all changed when Paul Levesque rose to creative prominence and the WWE product started to improve. Khan's messaging draws a line in the sand and comes like he wants fans to choose between AEW and WWE. As a challenger brand, this is a dangerous approach to take when the top brand is thriving. The masses enjoy WWE based on the company's improved television ratings, packed houses, and record-breaking premium live event numbers. So when Khan takes jabs at WWE now, he's turning out fans who genuinely enjoy what WWE is giving them, and plenty of metrics show that there's a lot more of those fans than AEW fans. Many pro wrestling fans embraced Khan initially because it felt like he was one of them. He seemed like a nice guy, super fan who truly loves pro wrestling and had the funding to give them a strong alternative. That nice guy image is fading because of his inability to turn the other cheek publicly. But here's the thing. The ridiculous tribalism that exists today amongst far too many fans wouldn't be nearly as bad had he attempted to extinguish it as opposed to fanning the flames. Tribalism is not the cause of all of AEW's woes, but it's clearly not helping anyone. AEW has a hardcore base audience, and those fans are not going anywhere. It's time for Khan to stop playing to them so aggressively and focus more on winning over the pro wrestling fans that he and his company are not connecting with.
I mean, it's common sense. Yeah, true.
All right. I just wanted to read that because I found it very interesting.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. A lot of it is true.
Well, that's a lot of people think the same thing. Everybody's thinking the same thing. Even fans of AEW are thinking the same thing. You know, they're looking at that the way he's acting. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Is he so insulated that he's not realizing this? I mean, he's reading what people are writing. But listen, even if people around you don't want to say it or don't want to really, have heat with him, he's reading it on Twitter.
I wonder how much time he is putting into, bro, because let's not forget, he's got 2 other jobs.
Right.
And if he's wasting his time going through social media and looking at critical comments and responding to these, I doubt he's using his time wisely. And I'm like,
Joe just showed us his Twitter. He tweets a lot. I know.
And responds to people with like no followers and stuff. And I'm like, dude, what, like this bothers you that much?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's great with criticism, and I would imagine that he should be.
This whole generation isn't.
No, not generation, bro. He's a different animal. He's a spoon-fed billionaire.
Yeah, but I'm saying he had 2 very important public jobs in sports before, so I'm sure he was getting criticized before, big time. So you think he would be used to it, is all I mean. Like his skin would be a little thicker. Maybe he takes wrestling more personally.
Yeah, I don't know why. But bro, him referencing the Book of the Year stuff, that's like...
That was weak.
It's like, yeah, it's ridiculous.